right, folks, I want you to take one look at this video. If you're watching, you see it. If you're listening on the podcast, it's utter and complete devastation. And one of the hardest parts of what's going on specifically in North Carolina is you have moving water. Remember, Katrina was standing water. Very easy to make rescues on standing water. When you have moving water, it's nearly impossible to make rescues without helicopters. We are now being told that there are grounded Black Hawk helicopters from our National Guard that are not being used, while we have civilians who are out there trying to rescue people and being told they're not allowed in. Now, this is a common practice and a common theme, but I'm wondering now, when these people make the decisions not to help, and if you look at the devastation on your screen here, it is absolutely horrible. When you're not allowed in, and what fire chief is saying you can't come in and help your fellow citizens when you need the help? Again, 202 people dead. Most of this red state's affected. Billions of dollars worth of damage from this, and they're due more rain to come. So I saw this video of a gentleman who is with Aerial Rescue. He's a member of the Florida National Guard. The media was then reporting that the Florida National Guard helped rescue, but he's not there on behalf of the Florida National Guard. He's there on behalf of private citizens, a nonprofit called Aerial Rescue. And he says getting people out here is a nightmare. There's no help from the federal government. And it's disaster is an understatement. Let me play this clip of this gentleman for you, and we'll comment in between here. Take a listen.
I really don't want to make this video, but it is literally a matter of life and death for the people of North Carolina. So my name's Jonathan Howard. I'm a member of the Florida State Guard Special Missions Unit, and I'm also up here with Aerial Recovery, a nonprofit. I came up here on Sunday with Aerial Recovery before we even got activated. We flew up here, and then we got activated, which is great. I have my team up here working as well. Here's the problem. I'm going to tell you everything that's happening from the ground, what I'm actually seeing, because what they're telling you is complete bullshit on the news, and these politicians don't have a fucking clue, and they're lying. Now, I'll say this now, I'll say it at the end of the video. The only thing I need from this video is helicopters. If I have helicopters, I can save lives. Without helicopters, I can't reach these people. It doesn't matter how many chainsaws and trucks I got, I can't get to them. They're 10 miles in, 20 miles, 40 miles in the mountains. There's no way to get with them or even communicate with them. I am literally flying around in a civilian helicopter looking for SOS messages carved in the mud or painted on the ground, and we're dropping down and saving them. What got me fired up about this was yesterday, me and my team did the rescue of that 11-day-old baby. And all these government officials and social media, they're showing that video, that pictures and video of that rescue, and claiming that like they have some like government help with that. And I mean, even USA, I think it was USA Today, wrote an article about it saying it was a Florida National Guard that went and got it, like with a helicopter. No, it was me, my buddy Charlie, and a civilian named Zeb with his own personal helicopter out of Wilmington, North Carolina. Like without that civilian, that baby would be dead. And the old lady we went and rescued after that, she'd be dead too, because she had 1 day left of oxygen. No one was going to go get them. I will tell you, when we go up in the air, I probably see 40 civilian helicopters, and I might see 2 Black Hawks.
So what in the world is going on that you only see 2 Black Hawk helicopters? Where are they? Again, it took Kamala Harris and Joe Biden virtually a week to go down and get eyes on the ground. Joe Biden said he was on the phone for 2 hours. Kamala Harris, while President Trump was touring the disaster area, Kamala Harris was at a fundraiser. Now, folks, this is one of the biggest stories, natural disasters, to ever hit America. Normally, the media loves natural disasters. They cover it 24/7. I'm just not seeing it. I'm really not. And the fact that I'm not seeing it is proof to me, let's just say, that the mainstream media is covering for the Biden-Harris failures. I'm telling you, what I'm telling you is this is Kamala Harris's Katrina. And then I get this from Kamala Harris. Listen.
And the federal relief and assistance that we have been providing has included FEMA providing $750 for folks who need immediate needs being met.
$750? There's nothing on the shelves. Won't buy you a plane ticket out of Wilmington, Delaware. You ever try to fly into, Wilmington, North Carolina? You ever try to fly into Wilmington, North Carolina? It's a very expensive flight. $750 for a family of 4 isn't going to get you anywhere. Now, what about if you're an illegal alien? You get a credit card with $5,000 loaded into it. You get a hotel. You get put up in the best Holiday Inns, brand new ones in downtown Chicago. But if you're an American citizen in Asheville, North Carolina, not only are you hung out to dry, you are literally left for dead with this administration. And the media is not holding them accountable. To me, it may be one of the biggest travesties of justice that there is out there right now, that the media is not holding them accountable. Here again, this gentleman, Jonathan Howard, with Aerial Rescue, talking about what he's going through.
Guard, military, whatever they are. That's it. No one's out there doing rescues. I have my entire team up here from Florida right now, and they have no ability to go rescue these people other than what they can drive to. And the people that are in dire need, they're out in the mountains. They are completely cut off. Now, I will say, I spoke to my congresswoman down in Florida, and she's a badass. And she made a bunch of phone calls, and now we got 2 contracted 60s coming up here tomorrow, which is great. I love that. But, I still don't understand why we don't have more helicopters. We'll get a lot of work done with that. But there's there's no military. There's no one's doing nothing. It blows my mind. And they're not even allowing people to see what's really going on. One of our friends yesterday, they were actually escorting CNN down at Lake Lure, and they wouldn't even let CNN, the sheriff department would not let them go videotape the bad areas, how destructive it is.
And that's CNN. Now, CNN has access to helicopters. They could show video of this. So does Fox News. Literally, I'm on the front page of Fox News. I had to scroll down to find any stories about this. I'm utterly flabbergasted by the lack of coverage. These are red states. These are states President Trump is going to win. Are they literally holding back aid to states like Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee? Are they holding back aid because these are red states? If that's the case, this is disgraceful. Now, I already saw an article on NPR that says conspiracy theories abound. They're basically talking about people like me for calling out Kamala Harris for the lack of leadership here. That Joe Biden's on a phone for 2 hours. He's on a beach while this is all going down. They don't show up for a week. And then I'm supposed to not believe that this is some kind of hit job against Republicans. I'm a conspiracy theorist. We're saying, hey, they're ignoring these states like I've never seen before.